Hello once again, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Last time we experienced quite a lot of feels. And this time we're actually going to get investigating. So yep, let's get right on into the dressing room because, well, we need to find Trucy's notebook, so yeah, let's go do that. Just very quick. The dressing room looks just the way it did before the incident. All these items look kinda lonely without their owners. I can't talk today. I have to find Trucy's notebook for her. Let's see, she said it would be her blue handbag on the table, right? It's right there. Yep. Oh, I love this investigation music, so good. Yep, let's go check it out. No, here's that handbag Trucy was talking about. I feel a little funny about digging around a girl's purse. I guess it's okay to open it. After all, she did ask us to. But not you, Apollo. Let me do it. Let's see, huh? No, not this. What's this? Oh wow, she has... Oh, Trucy, you're What? What is it? I want to see too. What is that supposed to mean? That's funny. I haven't changed the costumes yet. I'm so sorry. I didn't even know this. She said it was a black notebook, right? But there's nothing like that in here. Maybe Trucy was wrong about where she left it. Let's keep looking around for it. Where to? I want to see the Gabineers thing. Oh, this is from Prosecutor Gabin. Roses, huh? No, kind of like him. Pretentious. They might be pretentious, but you know what? He makes it work. Apollo, I've noticed this for a while now, but you get an awfully prickly when it comes to Prosecutor... The ship. You think so? I mean, don't hate him just because he's beautiful. That's not it at all. Oh god. What can we check? Let's go check Mr. Rios' stuff. I mean, after all, he's dead. Say we take a look at through Mr. Rios' things too. Hey, is that a notebook sticking out? Oh, huh. A 100 briefcase. You're right. It's practically screaming, over here, look at me. You think it could be... Oh wow, Athena! Our hunch was right. It's Trucy's notebook. What's it doing mixing with Mr. Rios' stuff? Good question. Getting to know the case a little bit more each and every time. It's locked. I guess that means we can't read it. I wonder what kind of secrets are in there to make her want to lock it. Maybe it's magic tricks, I guess? Because her age needs her privacy. Besides, everybody has a secret or two that you don't want others to know about. If there's anything in there about kisses or crushes, I think Mr. Wright would cry. Oh god. What else do we have to check? Let's go check the poster. The poster, whatever. But Trucy put some posters up, I see. Oh, here's one of Truth Grammary. Yeah, that one. It's really good. Truth Grammary. Truth Grammary. Magical Menagerie. Huh. Looks like a bunch of folks dressed in outfits a bit too gaudy for their age, if you ask me. But isn't that pretty much how all the best magicians dressed? Yeah. Was Truth Grammary really such a big deal back in the day? I guess so. Everybody in the country knew them back then. They had great tricks. Even I watched them. Like making a building disappear, or escaping a safe drop from a helicopter. Whoa. Huh. I was in Europe at that time, so I had no idea. But if even you know about them, then they must have been really, really famous. I used to see them a lot on TV. I think it was back when I was in junior high. Yeah, those good times about, you know, hanging out with friends that I don't see anymore. You know the kind of friends. The one in black was the original leader of Truth Grammary, Truth's grandfather. His name is Magnific Grammary. One in pink with a mustache. That's Sack Grammary. Trucy's late biological father. Oh, and look, there's Mr. Rias. So this sponsor's back from when he was a member of Troop Grammary, huh? There's also Ballant and Talasa, or whatever. Yeah, those two. Trucy said he left the troopers there. Wait a while. No, Trucy said he left the troopers if he was injured during a show or something, right? Yep. It's great to see Troop Grammary back. What else can we look for? Maybe the suitcase? Look at all this stuff! I bet it belongs to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Does she really need all of that? I mean, I don't think I've ever seen so much makeup. When it comes to sheer number of items, your desk back at the office isn't any better. Those things are the natural accumulation of 2 years of work, and they are all necessary. Really? Instant noodles and crackers? Of course! I need for those when I have to stay up at the office all night prepping a case. And the comic books too? Oh, of course I need those too. Oh god, Apollo, you're such a weeb. Manga these days are super realistic and informative. I need them for research. Uh-huh, I see. So you need to research street fighting on the funnies, do you? Let's go check those bunnies. Oh, look at the adorable little bunnies. Rabbits, huh? I used to have a pet rabbit. Really? You? You sure don't look the type. What do you mean? What's wrong with me having a pet rabbit? Yeah, I mean, okay, you could have a tragic backstory with it, but I don't know. Aren't people who have rabbits as pets usually the quiet, sensitive type? Well, pardon me for being so loud and insensitive. Let's check Trucy's dress. Why not? Look at all these costumes. I bet they're all Trucy's. Oh, could you tell by the scent? Or are you like some kind of bloodhound or something? I'm not a dog, I'm her assistant. Oh, we have something. This script, maybe? What's this? Script of the show? It says Bonnie, so it must belong to that bunny assistant we saw in the show. You and I got to see the first 2 parts, up to the end of the 10:20 AM segment. But this Mr. Rios' fire trick, we didn't get to see it. Yeah, because we canceled the show after the accident. Hey, there's a note about the fire trick. Dangerous. Make sure the fire bucket is... Fire bucket? How do you put fire in a bucket? Come to think of it, when Mr. Rios turned into a dragon, it lit a fire, didn't it? Yeah. Point tricks and fire tricks were Mr. Rios' specialities. Maybe they had some big finale planned, where Mr. Rios and Trucy would face off in a grand magical showdown after his revival. Wait, did Mr. Rios actually die in the show? Well, we examined just about everything, I think. Looking through other people's stuff was so thrilling, like I'm doing something naughty. Oh, lewd. I know what you mean. Just don't go poking around my things at the office. Why? What do you have to hide? I think I like how her eyes lit up all of a sudden. Anyway, we better get this note to Trucy. I think she's still being questioned, right? No, I didn't want to go to the Penrose Theater. No, I didn't want to go to the Penrose Theater. Why did I go? There's new stuff apparently. I didn't want to go here, but whatever. We'll stick around with it. The person you turned to call is not available. After the tone praise record beep. Tried calling Mr. Wright 100 times, but he never picks up. We've left him some voicemails, so he'll probably call once he gets them. He's going to flip out when he hears what happened to Trucy. Yep, he sure will. Hey, this is the place, the theater where that magical murder happened. Oh, gee, what if they brought the dead body out yet? Heard they already arrested the murderer. They say it's a young girl. Yeah, high school student. Can you believe it? Kids these days. What's with all the curious bystanders? They're sure kicking up a fuss. How dare they call Trucy a murderer? They've got some nerve! We can't let people think that about her. We have to defend her. You know, like attorneys. Apollo, is that you? Emma! Emma? Sure, it's been a while. How have you been? Oh, can't complain. I haven't seen you in ages. Emma's not usually in the best of moods. But so I never quite know what to do or say around her. Well, we have some business to take care of, so I guess we better get going. Hey, wait a minute! What? What is something I said? You're done right, it's something you said. What's it you brushing me off like that? You've got heaps up to catch on. After all we've been through, you're not still mad about me about something, are you? Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. Who's this, Apollo? A distant cousin or something? Nope. But she's best grill after you, just so you know. No, Emma's a detective. I've had the pleasure of working with before. Huh. Hello, I'm Emma Sky, forensic Yes, you finally made it! So you're finally a full-fledged forensic investigator? Yeah, I finally achieved my lifelong dream. Look, I even have an official forensic investigator armband and everything. That's great, Emma. I bet the exam was really hard, huh? Oh, it was a cinch. Really? Because I thought you say something about failing it over and over. Well, never mind that. The important thing is I'm not a plain old detective anymore. So no more boring old investigations for me. I'm so happy I taught the whole world. Coming from you, that's really something. Criminals beware. Fingerprinting, luminal testing, DNA analyzing. The list goes on and on. Emma Sky is ready to go, so bring it on. Wow, I guess it's goodbye, Groovy Clouds. Hello, fantastic fanatical son. Oh, that's great. Emma is so happy. She's very cheerful, isn't she? Is it because of the weather or something? She sure wasn't like this before. She was pretty frustrated back when she was assigned to Criminal Affairs Department. She was always munching on chocolate snackoos to relieve his stress. Oh, really? I didn't catch that detail in Public Justice. I just thought she liked things. Snackoos and stress are a thing of the past. I've said goodbye to both of them. May you never have to see either again. By the way, are you two here because of the murder? Murder? Don't you mean the accident? Oh, then I guess you haven't heard. The case has been treated as straight up homicide now. What? Just so you know, I heard that the prosecution is going to argue tomorrow that Truce's outright murdered Mr. Rios. What? Are you kidding? They're treating it as a murder? Emma, please tell us everything you know. Of course, anything to help Trucy. Investigation sounds. I wanna kinda see what happens when you go into the stage, so... we just kinda stopped by here. We have to go to this detention to see if anyone's there. Nobody? Okay, then we're just gonna go to the stage straight right away. As we can. April 27th, Penrose Theater. Stage. Okay, let's get down to business. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Well, we're the attorneys for the defendant in this case. Is it alright if we examine the scene? Of course it's not alright. I don't care if you're the defense of the president. No one authorized investigations. Oh, come on. I don't want to kill you to let us take a little look around. Said no! Now get out of here! Scram! Well, that's what we have to try to get the permission from the lead detective. Alright, We can't examine anything, right? It just said you can't. We are really quiet and sneaky. Maybe we can. Hey, you kids! Don't touch the crime scene. Nope, but we are the defendant's lawyers. Pigtail, do you think that buys you some kind of special privilege or something? You try to touch anything again, I'm gonna arrest you. What if we give you a super discount coupon for when you need legal representation? Said no! He actually thought about it for a second there. What a naughty little policeman. Still have to find the lead detective and get permission after all. Yeah, but I mean, let's talk to Emma, but I mean, she's not the lead detective, so I don't know about it. Ah, whatever. Let's just try. We lose nothing by talking to you, Emma. Tell me about you! Congrats on finally becoming the forensic investigator you always wanted to be. Thanks! I failed that exam so many times, but I finally did it! I can finally use my forensic kit openly whenever I want. Oh yeah, you used to have to self-use this kit you were sent away for. Oh, I still use that one too. But now it's more of a hobby kit. It's important to have hobbies too, you know. So basically nothing has changed. Are you kidding? I don't have to worry about getting in trouble for taking fingerprints for fun now. It's possibly life-changing. I can take all of the prints I want. Are you sure you're allowed to do that? Sure. I've been collecting all the prints I've taken into a personal database. Now hold out your hands. I need to get your prints too. You just promise me you won't use them for evil. I can't believe she took my prints too, Apollo. Well, tell me about this incident. If you're the detective, something like that. Why is the case being treated as a homicide now and not involuntary manslaughter? Well, apparently there's something that proves it was a straight up homicide. Well, that's vague. Do you know any of the details? No, I'm afraid that's all I was told. Really? How come? Well, because the lead prosecutor is kind of a hard guy to read. Though maybe it's just a culture gap thing? Anyway, he's not the one to really share his thoughts. Wait, what do you mean by culture gap? Yeah, is it from Karine or something? I mean, I know who he is. I've seen a bit of spoilers, but I'm not trying to create tension. I mean, that he's a foreigner, so his way of going about things is different. So, who exactly am I up against tomorrow? Yeah, who's the prosecution? Oh, is it Edgeworth? Oh god. Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth have been reorganized to the prosecutor's office lately. Oh, already dropping names. You could have just said the Chief Prosecutor, but no, you just had to say Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth. Oh my god, I love this game. He's referencing so many characters, it's great. As part of that effort, he's gotten rid of a lot of corrupt prosecutors, yeah, just like the Pain. So the prosecutor's office is looking pretty empty these days. And that's how a foreign prosecutor got assigned to this case? That's part of it, yes. We were short on prosecutors and this guy just happened to be visiting. And what's the purpose of his visit? Well, some insurgents from the Kingdom of Karine are thought to be hiding out here. Oh yeah, he's from the Kingdom of Karine. As an international prosecutor, he apparently came to investigate the matter personally. So, he's from the Kingdom of Karine? That's right, he's also a Kuranist monk. A monk? So, how did he get assigned to this particular case anyway? Seems he's very devoted to furthering his studies as a prosecutor. Wanted to learn how crime scenes are investigated here, so he just showed up. He was just curious. Huh. He looked the entire crime scene over quite earnestly. And just as everyone else was ready to call it a case of involuntary manslaughter, this is most certainly a murder, the cruel act of an impure soul. That's what he said, just like that. And he volunteered himself as the prosecutor for this case. The shortage of prosecutors right now, the prosecutor's office was glad to have him. So Trucy was arrested for murder all of this guy. Huh. I have to say, he's definitely not your typical prosecutor. He's not really... will he hit me? Just like some other weaves? He says the court is where a victim receives their last rites. But the truth is revealed, the criminal is judged, and the victim's soul seals salvation. Receiving last rites in court allows the victim to finally rest in peace. Or so he claims. So to him, a trial is like performing funeral rites for the victim. Huh. That's certainly a unique way of looking at it. His name is Nayuta Sadmadi. Sadmadi. What? Nayuta Sadmadi? What? Apollo, you know him? That's right. What? You know him or something? Oh, I guess you could say I've heard of him. Oh. This is interesting. Apollo knows Nayuta. Huh. Yeah, well, he is pretty famous. Really? Yes, they say he travels the world, solving difficult case after difficult case. Where there's a hard case to crack, he's called in to prosecute it. Wow, sounds like he's going to be a tough to beat. I can't believe this. Oh, I'm giving him the girl voice. I'm to stand in court against him? Huh. Interesting. I think Apollo's relation to Nayuta is going to be big in the plot coming. Seems like a very kind and gentle person though. He's very polite and understanding to everyone he talks to. Huh, so he's a pretty agreeable guy then. Yeah, he's bound to see what kind of person Trucy really is. But don't they hate defense attorneys in Karine? Will they even listen to what we have to say? I don't see why not. He certainly seems like the type of person who would. The type of person who would enjoy the series as a whole, you know. Even so, do you think you could do us a favor, Emma? Could you tell Prosecutor Salmati about Trucy, about what a good person she is? Of course. Leave it to me. I'll make him understand there's no way Trucy could have committed murder. Probably listens to reason. Me too. This is looking pretty bad, Apollo. They're calling it a murder, and they've even got proof. What are we gonna do? Look on the bright side. That's what. A bright side? What bright side? There's no bright side. We're all screwed. Well, the good thing about there being proof is that it has to point to the real killer. We can find out who that is. We can prove Trucy's innocence. Oh! Hey, you're right! Which means our objectives are clear. We have to find two things. Proof of Trucy's innocence and evidence of the true culprit's identity. Huh, you know what, Apollo? You're starting to give it a glimmer of hope. And that means there's only one thing left to do. Let's cram to the crime scene. Emma, would it be alright if we investigate this scene? If I'd said no, you'd just do it behind my back anyway, right? Well, they are not letting us, so... Would I do something like that? Guess the jig is up. Oh, alright. Then I better come along. Who knows what sort of mischief you'd get if I'm not there to keep an eye of you. Mischief? Sounds like Emma trusts you about as far as she can throw you, Apollo. He has been known to move things around the scene of the crime, you know. What about you? You used to do all kinds of forensics tests and things without permission. There's nothing wrong with that. After all, forensics is always on the side of justice. Yeah, but it's not always on my side, you know. Whatever. Let's go into the stage real quick. April 27, Penrose Theatre stage. Alright, let's get down to investigating, shall we? Just make sure you don't move anything or I'll get in big trouble. Fine, I'll promise. So actually move the things I have to. I'll have my own investigation to conduct, but let me know if you need anything. Alright then. Next time, when Phoenix Wright takes the training Spirit of Justice. First we're going to see a troll, apparently. But let's not. I'm okay. No, don't worry about me. I've got a lock away in the ball tub here. Good, and I'm sure it will all come back to me as we go along. Wait, wasn't it you who just offered to give me a round town? Huh. Yep. Next time, we're going to investigate the scene and see what we can find. See if we can find any proof of Truce's innocence or something like it. Yep. See you guys then in the next episode. Bye bye.